Despite the negative criticism from YouTubers and Disney CEO Bob Iger, I went out to see Captain Marvel the other night for myself. And let me just start out by saying, I actually enjoyed it. No, it's not the best or most perfect Marvel movie, but it's also far from the worst. With many introductory Marvel films following a similar formula, such as Iron Man, Ant-Man, and Doctor Strange, it is refreshing to see a superhero film break that cycle and actually tell an origin story in a unique way. However, while this is a step in the right direction, it did create some really odd pacing moments in the film itself. At some points it felt very crowded and slow, while others felt too action-packed and quick. This wasn't something that necessarily hurt the character, but it did make me question why I should care about the situation she was in. I knew she was going to get out of the tight spot, and so did the writers, so it felt like the action just needed to be put in there just to create some sort of drama. With that aside, I do feel like I'm being a little harsh towards the movie. Despite the negatives I have towards the film, I did very much enjoy it. I loved Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. I loved Stan Lee's tribute at the beginning. I loved Jude Law's character. I loved Nick Fury and all the Marvel Easter eggs in it. There is a lot of reward for being a Marvel fan, but if this is your first Marvel film in general, I gotta say, you may be disappointed. Unlike Infinity War, this film had a lot of Marvel references that will go over your head unless you've seen the other Marvel films. I know that sounds odd to say, but think about it. Do people really need to know about Red Skull before going to see Infinity War? No. Did the mainstream audience need to watch Civil War before watching Infinity War? It would be nice, but it's not necessarily needed. You see where I'm getting at? Infinity War was such a powerful and compelling story that all audiences were able to figure out everything, while the true Marvel goers still got that extra bit of fan service when needed. The problem with Captain Marvel is that it can't function well as a standalone because so much Marvel knowledge is needed before seeing it. Now, that's not a bad thing. I mean, heck, you've got Rogue One that's separate from the main Star Wars franchise. But in this circumstance, Marvel has relied on such a simple formula for so long that it's almost weird creating a film linked to so many other films. I digress. Again, I actually really like this film, and I like the characters in this. Would I pay to see it in theaters again? Yes. Am I excited to see Captain Marvel in Avengers Endgame? Absolutely. Should every Marvel fan see this? Definitely. But should every moviegoer see this? Well, that's up for debate. 7 out of 10. This film was good. Thanks for watching.